we are going to look into 5 simple ways on how to invest in real estate. So guys, this is how it goes. Like when you want to invest into real estate, buying and owning a real estate is an investment strategy that can be both satisfying and unlike stock and bond investors, prospective real estate owners can use leverage to buy a property by paying a portion of the total cost upfront, then paying off the balance plus interest over time. While a traditional mortgage generally requires a 20% to 25% down payment, in some cases a 5% down payment is all it takes to purchase an entire property. So get me clear, I don't want you to say you didn't like my previous videos. People are complaining, no, we can't get your point, we're not getting what you're saying, we're not getting your points. So this ability is to control the asset. The moment papers signed, in bondens, both real estate and flippers and landlords who can intend and take out second mortgages on their homes in order to make down payments on addition properties. Here are 5 key ways investors can make money on real estate. So the number one, key takeaways. So the number one is aspiring real estate owners can buy a property using leverage, paying a portion of its total cost upfront, then paying off the balance over time. That's the number one key. The number 2 key is that one of the primary ways in which investors can make money in real estate is to become a landlord of a rental property. That's the number 2. A number 3 one is that people who are flippers are buying up undervalued real estate, fixing it up and selling it, can also earn income. The number 4 one is that real estate investment groups are more hands-off way to make money in real estate. Real estate investment groups are a more hands-off way to make money in real estate. So the 5th one is that real estate investment trusts, REITs, are basically divided in paying stocks. So buying a rental property is the oldest and most basic way to invest in real estate. Hope you get that point. So 5 simple ways to invest in real estate. The number one, among the 5 simple ways to invest in real estate, the number one simple way or step is that number 1 is rental properties. So owning a rental properties can be a great opportunity for individuals with do it yourself, DIY, and renovation skills, and have the patience to manage tenants. However, this strategy does require according to the American US Census Bureau data, sales prices of a new homes, a rough indicator for real estate values, consistently increased in value from 1990 to 2006 before dipping during the financial crisis. Subsequently, sales prices resumed their ascent, even surpassing pre-crisis level. It remains to be seen what the long-term effects of the coronavirus pandemic will be on real estate values. So, owning mortgage lending discrimination is illegal. If you think you have been discriminated against based on race, marital status, use of public assistance, national origin, disability, or age, there are steps you can take. One such step is to file a report to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau or with the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. So number 2 is real estate investment groups, like I said. So I don't think you're going to finish all of them, but I'm going to give the only thing I'm going to do is to give you at least a few ideas on how to invest in real estate. So the number 2 is real estate investment groups, REIGS. So real estate investment groups are ideas for people who wants to own rental real estate without the hassle of running it. Investing in real estate investment groups requires a capital, caution, and access to financing. So real estate investment groups are like small mutual funds that invest in rental properties. In a typical real estate investment groups, a company buys and builds a asset of apartments, blocks, or condos. Then allows investors to purchase them through the company, thereby joining the group. So a single investor can own one or multiple units of self-contained living space, but the company operating the investment groups collectively manages all the units, handling maintenance and advertising vacancies and interviewing tenants in exchange for conducting these management tasks. The company takes a percentage of the monthly rent. A standard real estate investment group lease is in the investor's name, and all of the units pool and a portion of the rent to guide against occasional vacancies. So to this end, you will receive some income even if your unit is empty, as long as the vacancy rate for the pooled unit does not spike too high. They should be enough to cover costs. So the number 3 is housing flipping. So housing flipping is for people with significant experience in real estate valuation, marketing, and renovation. So house flipping requires capital and the ability to do or to oversee or to repair repairs as needed. So this is the proverbial wide side of real estate investing. Just as day trading is different from buying and holding investors, real estate flippers they are buying and lend landlords in any point. Real estate flippers often look to profitably sell the undervalued properties they buy in less than 6 months. Pure property flippers often don't invest in improving properties. Therefore, the investment must be ready, have the intrinsic value needed to turn a profit without any alterations, or they will eliminate the property from contention. So flippers who are able to swiftly unload a property may find themselves in a trouble because they typically don't keep enough uncommitted cash on hand to pay the mortgage on a property over the long term. So this can lead to continued snowballing losses. So there is another kind of flippers who makes money by buying reasonably priced properties and adding value by renovating them. This can be a long-term investments where investors can only afford to take on 1 or 2 properties at a time. So the number 4 one, guys. The number 4 is real estate investment trust. A real estate investment trust is best for investors who want portfolio exposure to real estate without a traditional real estate transaction. So a real estate investment trust is created when a corporation or a trust or uses investors' money to purchase and operate income properties real estate investment trusts are bought and sold on the major exchange like any other stock. So a corporation must pay 90% of its taxable profits in the form of dividends in order to maintain its real estate trust status. By doing this, a real estate investment trust avoid paying corporate income tax, whereas a regular company would be taxed on its profits and then have to decide whether or not to distribute its tax profits as dividends. Like regular divided tax pay, like regular divided paying stocks. So real estate investment trusts are solid investments for stock market investors who desire regular income in comparison to the aforementioned types of real estate investments. So real estate investment trusts afford investors entry into non-residential investments such as malls or offices, office buildings that are generally not feasible for individual investors to purchase direct. Most important, highly liquid because they are exchange trade. So guys, the last one is online investment platform. Real estate investment platforms are for those that want to join others in investing in a bigger commercial or residential deal. The investment is done via online real estate platforms, also known as real estate crowdfunding. It still requires investing capital, although less than what's required to purchase properties outright. So don't forget what I said, guys. So that's it. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment to this video, as I'm going to come up with a part 2 of this video. Continue watching, subscribing to this channel for more videos like this one.